Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over our project update on our club cart and discuss the parts we have and also the plans we changed. So stay tuned. Okay, first of all guys, I want to say I'm overwhelmed by the generosity that this club has shown. Dennis and I had this idea to build a CycleKart Club Kart, and boy, you guys came through with sending out parts. So all these parts on this workbench are sent and donated by you guys. So thanks very much, I really appreciate it. So here's the list. This is from, all these parts mostly came from Amazon. We put out the call to Amazon. They ended up having almost all the parts we need for this project. I've got this list and it's been updated since we put this together. It's on the Files tab at the top of the CycleKart Club page, CycleKart's North America page, excuse me, on Facebook. So Kelly Wood sent me these Renegade springs, and everything else came off of Amazon. I did have to buy a couple things, just because for some reason Amazon doesn't let you gift things like tires, which I don't quite understand, so I went ahead and bought those. Their gift app is great, but it does have a couple shortcomings. You can't give everything that's on Amazon as a gift, so for whatever reason. And I had to buy these bearings from a supplier. So the bearings for the front wheels, these are going to be the, what do they call them? I guess Thailand wheels that Andrew at In-Ground Cycle Karts sell. So these are the part numbers. And the link, I think I have the website on the list. Let's see. Oh, I think it's down here. Oh, you know, I updated it, so that's on the next. I didn't print out the updated list, but it is on the updated list. If you go on the website, it is updated. I think the last update I did on this one was 7.7. I just redid this last week, so updated some parts. One other thing I updated, the brake master cylinder that I had initially requested is this one. This black one by TC. If you look at the list, it says Caliber TC motor brand. Don't order that one. I don't know why, but they don't give you the see, this other one right here has this little bolt right here, which you need. And this one doesn't come with it. So unless you have a Yerf Dog go-kart already, you're going to need that bolt. So there's a different link on the list, and I'll link it down in the bottom in the description for this particular caliper. It's no different in price. It's just from a different company, and they include this bolt, which is really critical. The other thing you're going to need for this master cylinder is a bracket to mount it, or you can make your own. BMI Karts lists this bracket, but I just recently found out that I ordered the last ones that they had, so I'm sorry about that. But Mark Parnell is coming up with a bracket to modify or to mount this caliper to a cycle cart, so that'll be solved pretty soon. So kind of everything on the list, kind of going from left to right. We've got the throttle cable, we got the inner tubes and the rim strips, we got the West epoxy system to make the fiberglass and the fiberglass matting, brake caliper, we got the master cylinder in this bag here, the brake lines, the chain. This is all the electrical stuff. This is the tail lights, headlights, the adapter to adapt one of these batteries, which is a Ryobi. You can, if you have other different types of batteries, there's other types of adapters you can get, not just Ryobi. But I've used that, it works great. The wiring harness, brake light switch, tail lights. We got the muffler kit, header kit, of course the bearings. We've got the locking collars, pedals. I bought or not bought, but somebody gifted us a 12-inch long, quarter-by-quarter hardened steel keyway. Sorry. So there's that, and the leather belts for the hood. So this is coming together pretty well. This is pretty much everything we can get from Amazon and other local suppliers. We'll need to go to the hardware store and pick up some aluminum and some 1/2-inch by 1/2-inch thin wall tubing. We'll get that done next. So when the frame gets here, we'll be able to go to town on this thing. A couple other things we're going to need are the Azusa axle bearings, which Mark is going to supply those to us from Renegade Cycle Karts, because he's an Azusa dealer. And I did go and buy some shop supplies. I got a box of the rivets. I've got a box of electrical items for the wiring system that I had left over from the other builds. We've got flapper discs and sandpaper. So I'm going to take this inside and I'll go over the new plan. So that's exciting. So if you watched the first video in this series, you'll know that we initially were planning on doing a 1911 Franklin, which is this is a CycleKart version of a 1911 Franklin, based on the Dennis Thomas and my frame design. The Renegade is producing which is slightly different dimensions, but basically the same shape and overall layout as this. And so we looked at this and decided, you know what, this is probably not super suitable for what we had envisioned for a club cart. We wanted to build something a little more traditional, a little more CycleKarty, Grand Prix racer type cart. This is really more of a Edwardian cart, which would be suitable for a taller design. So having done that and had lots of discussions, we decided to go for the 1930 Samson. This is a beautiful car. So here's some photographs of the car as it exists today. It's a kind of a dark red color. It's got that really cool side pipe you see there. It's got the distinctive Samson grille with the X across it. There's some really good side views of it on the internet. And Dennis Thomas is a accomplished draftsman in his business life as a professional cabinet maker. And so he scaled out using the Renegade chassis design, a scale version of the 1930 Samson, CycleKart style, or CycleKart scaled. So the profile, if you look at this, is fantastic. You might have seen Dennis's video. He showed these pictures about a week ago, I think it was, on his channel. So if you don't subscribe yet to Dennis's channel, please do so, because both of us are going to have content on this build, and maybe not the same content. We might share some video, but he may be making videos and I'll be making videos. So to get the full picture, you'll need to tune into both channels. So there's a nice front view of it, and again, there's that distinctive cross in the front of the grille, and we're trying to capture as many of those little details as we can. And one of the reasons we settled on this was not just in the suspension is a consideration as well. So the suspension looks very much like a CycleKart suspension that we typically are building with this drop axle and the springs, the buggy springs. There's a better picture of it on this one here. You can kind of see the buggy springs there and that drop axle. So the arrangement looks good. I mean, you're building a CycleKart, that's what you kind of want to look at when you're picking an inspiration car. Something that's going to be scalable and look good as a CycleKart, and I think this is going to look fantastic. This is a little bit reminiscent. The tail section definitely looks like Dennis's BMW, which is just a coincidence. It's not intended. It just happens to be that very similar profile. And these are shapes we've done before, so we're going to be breaking this effort into with basically 3 or 4 builders. Mark is handling the frame for us. When that arrives, Dennis and I will go to work building hoops to mount the body, and we'll make some templates. And then Dave DePaquier is going to build an a fiberglass nose out of fiberglass and foam, and he's going to build a fiberglass tail section, just this top bit, right above the exhaust pipe. That will be fiberglass, formed with foam and then fiberglass. And Dave's an expert at that. You can kind of see here where this line is at. That's where the rear engine cover will be. This bottom bit will be aluminum. This top bit will be fiberglass. I think this tail piece, that might also be fiberglass, although we could possibly do it on aluminum. And I'm certain I can make this in aluminum, but the way we're doing this as a club cart, we're having everybody pitch in with their skills. And so we'll be doing aluminum body panels here, the hood top and sides, and this little scalloped, you can kind of see it by the steering wheel there, a little raised area. You know, maybe a better picture here. Kind of not really a windscreen, but just a swoop in the body panel. So that is our new plan. So we're super excited to get started on this, and I really appreciate all the help that the community supported us in sending parts and support and all your comments. We really appreciate it. So super important that you guys subscribe to the channel so you get all the updates. And again, for you guys that don't understand YouTube subscriptions, the subscriptions don't cost you any money. It's just telling YouTube that you want to see more content like what you're seeing here, and you'll be the first to see the videos. If you ring the bell, you'll get notifications when we do post new content. Keep you guys updated on this build. If you want to participate in it further, let us know. If you want to send money to buy parts, because we still have to buy a lot of money in parts, materials, and that sort of stuff. So yeah, guys, and so your support really is super important to us. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions about CycleKarts or anything we can help you with, please let us know. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.